Hey guys, what's good? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is staying safe, staying healthy, and I wanted to maybe brighten up your weekend by offering you a look at a watch that I've had for a little while. Just haven't had a chance to make a video of it until now. This is the Citizen. It's a Promaster Diver, and this one is affectionately known as the Fugu. Which I guess is the name of the deadly pufferfish that is on the back of this watch. And I think it's called the Fugu because kind of the spines of the bezel maybe resemble the spines on the back of the fish. Anyway, it's a really nice watch. It's a release from Citizen, I think last year, and they are really like bulking up their automatic options. Let's set the time, the day and the date, and then we'll get into the watch a little bit more. So I'm going to check my trusty Tracer. Love this watch, really great, not expensive. This is the Tracer Commander. It looks like it's about 4:35 on the 3rd, and I know it is Friday, so let me undo the crown. I guess that's where I'll start. The crown is located right here on the left side of the case. And I like left-sided crowns. I get it. You know, they get the crown away from your wrist, so it's not kind of like digging into your wrist, I guess, like crowns can do. That's the theory. In practice, it really doesn't work. You know, great, I think, if you're right-handed. But yeah, it's fine. So let's see. So we'll start off by setting the time. Notice that the movement hacks. That's a nice touch, and it's a really nice movement. I think it's got a really long power reserve. I want to say the power reserve is like 50 or 60 or 70 hours. So it's 4:36 in the afternoon. So let's see if we can get there. So there's the switch of the date and the day, and so we'll go past noon. It's really easy to set the time, actually. Just, you know, like how some watches you're setting in that minute's hand just like never moves. This one just like, yeah, it just flies. It's kind of nice, especially for someone like me that has a lot of watches and has to reset them frequently. So there you go. Now it's the 3rd, so I'll pull it back out to position 1. So let's see. Hang on one second. See, again, the left-sided crown. It's cool looking. In practice, it's not very practical, I would say. But, you know, a lot of watches have this. So let's see. It is the 3rd. And so, and I know. So we're going to go. It's Friday. So down moves the day, and then up is going to adjust the date. And so we'll just go all the way past 31. 1, 2, 3. All right, so finally, day, date, time, set. That doesn't take long, actually. Citizen did a really good job with this movement. I'm going to try to screw this thing back in. And because it's on the left side, everything is backwards. And so the crown screws in this way instead of that way. But yeah, all right, we've got it all set, and you can see that this is just a beautiful kind of colorway on this watch, really unique, because it's PVD or coated in some material. It's actually nicer than PVD. It's very smooth, very, very scratch resistant. So it's a black case, but look at that. It's got a beautiful blue bezel, not ceramic. That is a nice aluminum insert. But then if you can see the dial, like for example, right there, it's this really deep, dark, kind of like sea blue color. The watch is not large either. 40 millimeters is going to be your diameter, 20 millimeter lugs. Super, super practical, super reasonable watch. Let me get it on the wrist. Give me a second and we'll talk about it a little bit more, okay? Thank you. Hey guys, I'm back, and there you see it on the wrist. So yeah, I mean, it's like really easy to wear this thing. It's 40 millimeters in diameter, 20 millimeter lug width, and you can see it just kind of looks cool on my wrist. It comes in kind of like this simple Citizen box, nothing much to show y'all there, and it comes on kind of like that generic rubber Citizen dive strap. It fits me, but like all the way to the very end, and it's kind of stiff, so I just put it on a simple silicone rubber strap, and having 20mm lugs makes that really easy. 200 meters water resistant, like I said, screw down crown. It's an automatic movement with, you know, pretty good accuracy as far as I can tell, and a pretty good power reserve as well. And so there's not a lot to dislike about this watch. Talking about pricing on this watch, it's not, I mean, for what you get, it's not that expensive. I think the MSRP on this is around $600, maybe $650 on this particular version. But I think it's on sale on the Citizen website for a little less than $500, you know, which is a pretty good deal for an automatic diver. On the secondary market, prices are better still, but it kind of depends on which version of this watch you're interested in. There's lots of different dials, lots of different colors, you know, red, green. There's a lume dial, which looks really awesome. There's lots of different case materials too. You can have stainless steel, or you can have this PVD case. It would be kind of cool to see this thing in a titanium case, but I don't think they have that yet. This is one of the more desirable colorways. I can kind of see why, because it's kind of unique in that it's PVD, but also blue, and that's kind of an uncommon combination. And so on the secondary market, this one is probably around, it's probably around $400, $425. So when Citizen is giving it to you for around $500, I mean, that's not a bad deal. I mean, that's about market price, and you get it brand new. But, you know, this particular one, like I said, around $400, $425, I think is a really good deal. If you don't want this particular one, and you can, like, if you don't mind like the red dial with stainless steel on strap, then, you know, I think you can get that for like around $300, maybe $325, and I think that's an awesome, awesome price. I say strap because there's also a bracelet version that I'm sure is really good. Guys, I hope you like this quick look at the Citizen Fugu diver. It's a large series of dive watches from Citizen, and I really like what the brand is doing. You know, when people think of Japanese watches, they think of Seiko and they think of Citizen. And comparing these two brands together is kind of getting easier, because both brands have like similar kind of like tiering and similar kind of pricing and similar kind of like styles. I would compare this Citizen to kind of like a mid-range Seiko diver. So kind of like their Promaster series is kind of like their the Seiko Prospect series, I would say. And I think this one compares very favorably. The design aesthetic is a little bit different, but I think in a good way. I think both brands are kind of like carving out a niche in terms of their like how their designs differentiate. And I'm looking forward to doing some more reviews of some Citizen dive watches. As you may remember, I did a review of another dive watch, their reissue of the Depth Master. That was a cool watch. Check out that video. Guys, I'm rambling. I hope you like this quick look at the Citizen Fugu, the deadly Fugu diver from Citizen. Guys, appreciate y'all's support and look forward to making some more content for y'all real soon. Okay, guys, bye.